Good morning. It is tea time. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I am doing some testing right now. I'm a little later than I wanted, but we are going to start class again and do some chi time. You see my classroom right there. It took me a while to get, I'm in, my other camera has landscape view and I needed portrait. So let's see if I'm live. It's not showing I'm live anywhere yet. Let's check. So we want to verify that first. And I don't see that anywhere, but who knows where we are. Let's check somewhere else. So bear with me, guys, while I verify if we're live or where we are. All right, I am live just in Tanya's regular group. So good morning, everyone. We are going to be doing some chi time. Hopefully you can hear me. Let's see. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I need my sound on. I'm just going to do a quick little test here. The sound, guys. Let's see. Oh, you can hear me. Okay. All right. I wasn't sure. I don't want to hear myself. But I think that you are hearing me. Yay. I'm probably not live in all the places I thought I wanted to be. Looked like it went live on one place. Let me just check a couple other places here. Just to verify, I'm doing some testing here this morning, so bear with me, but we're going to enter some exercise today and have some really good times, I think, in the future. We're getting the studio set up here and getting all that ready for our class. So once I get it all set up, then every day I can just have the same exact thing and it'll work great. But so I'm doing a little testing right now just to verify where we are, where we're live. Okay, we're not there. We're supposed to be live there. I got a new service. We're supposed to be live in 5 different places, but I don't see us live in those places. Let's try somewhere else. So bear with me. There we go. This one we should be live in. And we aren't. So we're just live in that one group. Well, so we're going to have to deal with that today and figure it out later. But let us do some warm up and some chi, if you will, movement of chi. And many of you may wonder, what is chi? Chi is this internal energetic energy that moves everything in your body. Most of us don't even think a second thought about our chi energy. If we're tired, we sleep and we replenish it. But it's something that you can actually control and have a say in, rather than just sleeping or maybe replenishing it with food or something like that. So what I'm going to be teaching you is how we can increase our chi energy that we have within our body every day. And it's really so simple. It's just a little bit of movement, and we all have to move. We really should all move every day, get off the couch and do a little movement every day. That just enters our body and tells our body that we want to move, and then our body will respond and give us that extra energy from the movement. So our bodies deal with the environment all day, and if we sit on our couch, we're really not dealing with the environment. So as we're moving, we're creating this energetic field within our body, which is the microcosm. And then we have our ethereal body, which actually listens to all the vibrations and energy around us, which is the macrocosm. And so our body responds to these types of energetic, if we're like an antenna, the interference, and sometimes we do have negative interference. So we want to bring all this lovely energy we have into ourselves, give ourselves a few minutes every day to energize that self within us, that chi energy. We have three interior energy sources, and one is our lower dantian, our middle dantian, and our upper dantian. Here, I can come into the classroom. There we go, guys. So good morning. And so we're going to be moving some of this energy today, and we'll see if I can hide this one camera and be full. There we go. Can I hide you? Hide. There we go. So now I have full. There we go. Works way better. All right. So we're going to be doing some exercises that will open our mind, body, and spirit. So I was just talking about the three energy centers that we have within our body. And when we're born, we're born with this um, chi that is internal, that is primordial, and then when we die, that chi leaves us. But that chi is something that we can expand upon and that we can grow, and we don't have to get old like we think, that we lose all of our energy and we get cold in our body. That doesn't need to happen. We can actually influence this lovely energy within our body. So what I'd like you to do is just, I want you to stand shoulder width apart and just relax your body, knees bent when they're shoulder width apart, right? Just gently bend your knees, just like they're little rubbery bouncing balls there in your knees. And then I want your arms just slightly open, your armpits just a little open, because we want energy to go through there. This is the main source of energy that goes through our body, that brings energy to us. Of course, it comes through our head and our feet as well, but our hands do a lot of energetic pulling into our body. And so, um, what what I'd like you to do then is keep those armpits open, shoulders nice and soft. Just relax your body. And I'd like you to just take your hands now, feel this lower dantian area. Just give it a couple, breathe, put your mind there, if you will. And now just gently take a nice inhale through your nose. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Exhale through your mouth. We're going to clear some energy. As we get attuned to our body, most of the day we're outside of our body, doing lots of work and doing other things. But this time right now is for us. So just take a nice few deep belly breaths. So a lot of us breathe from our chest. I want you to try to feel that breath drop down into your belly. Feel that belly expand. And then as you breathe, that breath comes up the back and it goes out your lungs. So a couple more nice deep belly breaths. Feel that breath in your belly. And now that you know that today, try to take some evident breaths and just see how far you can get down into your belly. That just helps calm your nervous system. You can just identify your breath for a few little breaths. So that's what we just did. Let's drop our hands down to our sides. Now I just want you to bounce here a bit. Feel your armpits open. I want your hands just, wrists just gently moving. Bounce. And I want you to breathe in your mouth. All right, breathe in your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And then I want you to take a nice long sigh. This is called a parasympathetic sigh. And again, it's help releasing tension and tightness that we have in our body. You can do this during the day if you want to get out of your sympathetic nervous system. Like again, I said, it's a parasympathetic sigh. Just bounce into that. You can raise up your hands if you'd like. This helps our lung meridians when we raise up our hands. We have some lung meridians here. And as you raise up your hands, it helps move those lung meridians and clear some of that energy out of our lungs. Nice deep breath. Clear out your mouth. All right, bring your hands down to your sides. I want you to feel. You feel that energy? Can you feel this in your hands, especially, right? You can feel that kinetic energy. Oh, there's 3 people watching. Yay, hi, 3 people. Yay. All right, so as you feel that energy, I want you to now take it. We're just going to bend our knees a bit. And we're going to, this is called knocking on the door of life. This really helps boost our kidneys. It's going to get us a little bit into a stretch so that we can, we're stretching all our ligaments and tendons when we do this particular exercise. Honestly, I do it sometimes when I'm waiting in line at the grocery store, in a line somewhere, anywhere. I just want to give my body a little boost of energy. This is an easy one you can teach all your friends and family. It's called knocking on the door of life. So we're just going to twist from our hips and waist, right? Twist from your hips and waist. And then you're just going to take your hands, and your hands are just going to flop to the sides. And then I want them to just gently hit on your kidney meridian here, right? So we're just going to gently twist. As we're doing that twisting, right? Shoulder width apart, knees gently bent, nice soft shoulders. You want a nice soft body when you're in this. And then you can take your head and start turning your eyes around the room. This is really a good exercise to help us with our eyes, because we're looking at all different points of view right now as our eyes are moving around the room. Nice deep breath. And then if you'd like, now, as you're unwinding a bit, now your body's did a little bit of unwinding, I want you to look over your shoulder. See how far you can get over your shoulder. And as you exhale, as you go in the back there, as you here, breathe in, breathe out. Now I want you to move up your lung meridian. I told you a little bit about that lung meridian, right? We're going to move up to this lung meridian. We're still going to hit on our back. We're going to still hit that kidney meridian, but we're also going to hit the lung meridian, right? So we're getting a lot of different points in our body, and our all our tendons and ligaments are getting moved in a really nice oil fashion. Do more of this of hitting on our lung meridian. Not hard, just a gentle little pat, right? On this point right here, this you can feel this keep going. You can feel this little point right here. It might be sore even if you have some lung congestion. And that's a good one to just, if you do have a cold or lung congestion, just pat during these places during the day. It's a really good one to recognize and clear your lungs. Right now, we're just going to go over our shoulder. This just clears a lot of tension and tightness from our shoulders and our neck, which all of us have a lot of. And breathe. We're just gently patting over our shoulder. Just a nice little pat, like you're giving yourself a pat on the shoulder, pat on the back. All that does is it moves a lot of the energy that gets stuck in our neck and our shoulders, and it moves it to get replenished. Moves it down our body or upper body, whichever way our body really needs to be moved. All right, so we did that. Now we're just going to go into some nice gentle movement exercises that you can do anytime. These wonderful Qigong exercises are something you don't need me for. Once I teach you it, I want you to do it over and over again and over again. And what that does is it helps develop your body and your mind and spirit, and really gets you in this wonderful physical shape to accept all the wonderfulness that life has to offer. All right, so we're just going to And get in that Wu Chi position is what I call it. Your feet shoulder width apart, shoulders soft, armpits open. And then I want you to just tuck your head, your chin and neck in. So do you see how I'm doing that? And just gently tucking that chin in. Feel that release as you tuck that chin and neck in, right? Our head really weighs a lot. And a lot of us have our head, in a position like this where it's over our body quite often as we're looking at our phones, right? That's not really that good for our trapezius, our C7 especially, and our back and neck, especially with having this big bowling ball over our head all the time. So when you're doing that, and you feel the heavy weight of your neck and shoulders. What I'd like you to do is just tuck your chin back and in. Give it a little rest. Take a nice little breath. All right, so we're going to work on our head and neck. So what I'd like you to do, we're just going to take as our chin is tucked in, right? We're just going to now gently look up. We're just going to look around the room, and then we're just going to come back to that tucked in chin position, right? Keep everything open, and we're just going to circle our head and neck. I don't want you to overextend your neck or any of that. Just nice, gentle looking around the room with our head and neck. Then come back to this tucked in chin position and breathe. I'm just looking around the room. Okay, now I'd like you to take your head and neck, and we're just going to look over to this other side, look over to your right. And I want you to just take your head and neck as it's tucked in and just look down at your right arm, right shoulder. And I just want you to do a little thin circle, like near your armpit, right? And just circle little tiny circles one way and breathe. This is opening all that one side of that meridian that gets so tight. And let's go the other way. A little circle. All right, bring your chest back over to that center position, and we're going to go to the other side. Over to your armpit, look down. We're just going to do some circles here under our armpit. And breathe, nice soft shoulders. Just feel the tendons and ligaments in your neck softening and oiling. Because they don't get moved in this fashion very often. We're always in more looking straight ahead. If we do look to the side or down, it's in a stretching position. And this has really helped lubricating those joints. Let's go the other way. And breathe. Feel all that tension and tightness lifting. I am a really, let's go to your center, neck and shoulder sleeper. So this really helps my neck and shoulders after a hard night of sleep. All right. So next we're going to move down to our shoulders. And we're just going to do some shoulder releases. This is a really nice one to cleanse and clear. We're in this new metal element where we're moving into um, cold. Whenever you touch metal, it's cold, right? And so we're getting into this type of season where we want to warm up our body and help our internal body stay warm. And so in the process of doing that, we can do this one exercise that really helps to keep our internal energy warm. And again, you can do it anytime. It helps release a lot of it. So what I want you to do is raise up your hands, knees bent, shoulders soft, and then we're just going to drop our hands and come back up. And then look the other way, come back up. We're just going to bend and drop and bend and drop. And when you come here, you're going to breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. So release, breathe in, breathe. We're releasing a lot of tension and tightness. in our shoulders and neck. So as we cleared, now we're bringing that energy and we're pushing it down into the ground where it belongs to clear it away from us. We kind of move from our head down to our shoulders. And now we're moving that energy down into the ground where it belongs. We don't need it. If you want, you can do a nice sigh here. So in the beginning of the exercises, while we're cleansing and clearing, we usually breathe in our nose and we breathe out our mouth. We're trying to exhale all that stagnant energy that no longer serves us, that's no longer necessary in our body. And then as we move to our flows, we're going to change our breathing. All right, one more. All right, really good, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. All right. All right, so we're going to move down to our feet. And now these are exercises that you can do anytime. We're just going to bounce a minute here. Then cleansing and clearing. This is all helping moving stagnant energy out of our body. All right. So this next one is, it can be a little challenging. And I'd like you, it helps our balance. I'd like you, if you need, grab a chair. You know, if you have a big, a nearby chair to hold on to. But we're just going to be a little closer than shoulder width apart because I want you to bring your foot up. You're just going to put the majority of your weight is going to be on your right leg and or whichever leg you're standing on right now. So kind of 70-30, if you will. And so you're just going to straighten up your body on this side, soft shoulders. And now this foot here, you can't really see me there. But, okay, this foot is just going to like gently lift it up. Okay, so 70 becomes 100 here, right? So you're just going to, we're just going to do little circles of our foot. This really helps maintain balance. We're just going to go 9 times one way, just a little circle. Your foot, again, hold on to a chair if this is challenging for you. It helps the meridians of our body. Okay, let's go the other way now. 2, 3, and it helps balance 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then just gently step down. Feel that 30% coming back into your body, right? Feel that weight shift. Now come back fully to your body. Feel that energy moving, right? Can you feel that? So now we're going to shift to the other side of our body. Do the same exact thing, right? Feel tall, get that, feel yourself in your body. Right? That little weight shift to 70 here, 30 here, until you feel stable and comfortable, right? And then just lift it up and then start circling. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we're going to shift, go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then just gently put your foot down. You feel that energy movement? I do. All right. Well, let's get into some flows now. I'm going to teach you. It's called. Hold on. I had a nice lesson plan here. There you are. We did our centering grounding. We did our opening of our joints. That's what we were doing. And now we're going to do pull the bow. So we're going to just stand in a little bit wider stance. So you can go really wide if you want in this one. It's all up to you and how challenging you want this. Or you could do this thing in a chair. So whichever way feels comfortable for you and you have, it's all about moving energy. It's not your position or where you are. how challenging it is. I would never teach you it this way because you need to be 4 or 5 years into this exercise to be able to even function and do that. So I'm not even going to go there with you yet. But so stand how you're comfortable. It's a really fun exercise. You get to pull the arrow, and we're going to be taking, if you will, if you want to think of it this way, energy from our body, and we're going to be moving it out, just like you're shooting an arrow, right? It helps to keep our um, visualization, if you will. If you can do that, as you're pulling this bowstring, just feel the expansion and contraction of the energy field around you, right? And so the purpose of this works is stretching and strengthening our body, while it's encouraging our mindfulness with our breathing. So that's the intention, to get into this little. So we were just in some doing some warm-ups. So now this is a little flow exercise that, if once I teach it to you, you can, come back here and redo it as you will, to fully learn it, and then do it whenever you want. Uh, it's an exercise I do quite regularly. I couldn't remember the name of it that I, had uh, put on my thing, pulling the bow, but it is one of my most favorite ones. I learned it a long time ago, one of the very first exercises that I really enjoyed, because it's something we all do. We all know how to pull the bow, and release that arrow, right? So it's one that's pretty simple, and that's why I'm teaching it to you today. That it's a very simple way to move that stagnant energy. So again, stand a little further than shoulder width apart, and what I want you to do is you inhale, and we're going to grab our hands. Inhale as we're pulling this bow into our body, right? And now I want you to, just like you're grabbing a bow, I want you to turn your head the other way. So as you're looking the opposite way, and pull that bow. And what I want you to do is, as you're pulling the bow, I want you to bend down a little bit. Just bend down a little bit, and then release the bow right here. Right under your armpit is this right hand. This hand, have your two fingers up, just like you're looking through the bow. So I want you to look at what no longer serves you, right? What you had in your body that you no longer want. Pull that bow and release it. We're gonna grab our energy back in, right? And I want you to pull in, start bending down, look over the other side. As you exhale, release it. Inhale, and now exhale. Now I just did a little move there. I hadn't taught you that quite yet. Now, as we come back, what I'd like you to do, this is the next step of this exercise. I just want you to cross your hands. And as we're doing that, we're crossing this lovely meridian, our heart meridian of our body. And that's what helps release all the energy in this movement. So, and as we turn, get this get the arrow ready and the bow ready, move, bend, and release. Breathe in, and then breathe out. As you release that bow, the things that no longer serve you, you're releasing from your heart and mind. Nice smooth movements as you cross these meridians and get that energy moving. All right, one more. All right. So that one really helps to release. So as you're warming up, you're getting your chi, if you will, activated and awake. And then now that it's awake, we were able to disperse some stagnant energy really well. And so here's another one now that is called uh, Buddha Palm, and it really now helps us to cleanse and clear that. So I want you to have your arms, your hands wide open, like you're exposed to the universe, if you will. Oh no, what lose over my phone? Just saw that shape. Sorry, people. I'm so sorry. Just stand by. Oh, goodness, I didn't see that my phone was ready to die here. Ah, all right. I apologize, guys. Here I'm live, and my phone is not fully charged. Ah, goodness. All right. We're just going to how many? Oh, I'm at 4%. All right. Well, we're just going to have to quickly do this. So, Buddha palm, and then we grab this energy and we pull it down into our body. As you exhale here and breathe in, and then exhale, breathe out. And you're pulling this energy, so you're grabbing the lovely universal energy, and you're pulling this lovely universal energy into your body after you cleansed and cleared. Now we're loading our body up with new energy from the universe. Nice deep breath in. You can look up here, gather that energy. Think of it as a ball of white light that you're pouring down your body. And you slowly fill your body with this lovely light that the universe wants to give you. All right. Now let's just do some centering and grounding. I want you to stand together. We're going to put our hands by our belly like we started. This is called bamboo in the wind. We're just going to release our body, release our legs, knees, shoulders, waist, head, and just center and ground. Get that breath back into your belly where it started and breathe. Centering and grounding. And my phone died. Huh, and you weren't even listening to me. I apologize. I'm talking away and no sound. Hopefully you can hear me now. And so this was more testing today. Tomorrow will be better. We're going to be again live tomorrow. I'm trying to be live at 7:30 a.m. and at 3:30 p.m. every day here in this group for all of you who can join in the morning or join in the afternoon. And then whoever um, wants, and then I just lost the other person. They probably can't hear me. Who knows? I don't know. And, oh, I don't. Oh, I lost me. There we go. Something. We'll figure this out. Anyway, so again, we're going to try to be here live twice a day. And if those two times really aren't great for all of you, let me know. Drop it in the chat. What would be a better time? I will take all the times, check them out, see what works best. Right now, I'm going to try for 7:30, 3:30. As you can see, my 7:30 turned into 8:30 as I was doing the testing for this. So hopefully tomorrow will be better, but we'll be back then. Thanks for joining me today.